As much as I love the look of Ninja appliances, their performance can be hit or miss. Although my confidence did went up after the good results with the Ninja Fruity XL Pro. You can check out the video here. Anyway, that's why I have decided to purchase another piece from the brand, the Ninja Flip SP151 Air Fryer Toaster Oven 8-in-1 Combo. Just by looking, you can tell that it has less vertical space than the one we reviewed, but in return, it's rightfully cheaper at only around $220 and does offer some interesting quirks. Let's see if they make sense, and welcome to our ShouldIt's Toaster Oven series. What's up everyone, I'm Alan, and in this episode of our ShouldIt's Toaster Oven series, we're going to be unboxing the Ninja Flip SP151 Air Fryer Toaster Oven 8-in-1 Combo, taking a look at its features, giving it a quick test, and giving you our first impression on the oven. Then, in a separate video, we'll give you an in-depth review on the entire thing, so stay tuned and subscribe. Now, let's open it up and see what we've got. Now, let's see what we've got. We've got the documents here, how to mitigate smoke, which is always useful for new users, the accessories and some cooking tips, as well as how to use the cooking functions, always great, and of course, important safety instructions, always make sure to follow them. Let's see the accessories. First, we have the removable crumb tray, wire rack, stainless steel, sheet pan or baking pan, depending on what you want to call it. And then, of course, we have our much loved and appreciated air fryer basket. Okay, as you can see, brushed stainless steel, very sleek, very sturdy. We've got the control panel at the front, the door, and we got on the sides here air ventilation slats, stand, back stands, ventilation, convection fan over here, and of course more ventilation slats over here. And one unique thing about this Ninja Flip is that you can flip it up standing to save up to 50% space on your kitchen counter. Now, I'm not sure about the exact number, but it sounds pretty good. Now, let's plug it in and take a closer look at the control panel. Now, turn it on. You can see the digital numbers over here, and we have 8 cooking functions, so 8-in-1. We've got air fry, air roast, bake, pizza, broil, toast, bagel, and dehydrate, all with temperatures. Okay, so you can not press hold, you have to keep pressing it, which might be a bit annoying in my opinion. Okay, so up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see how low does it go. 250. What about dehydrate? So for dehydrate, it can go down as low as 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, in my opinion, the perfect temperature for dehydrating. Let's see the toast function. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shade settings and number of slices from 1 to 6. Pretty straightforward. And of course the light over here. Now let's see the inside. We've got, okay, so the door handle is only on one side, which is kind of weird. We've got 5 quartz heating elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the lights over here. Got the fan in the middle. And we've got 2 guide rails. So the interior is not non-stick coated, so it might be a little bit tricky to clean with all the grease splashing, but we'll see about that later. Now, before the first actual cooking, we need first to break in the oven, which is to heat it up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and according to the manual on air fry for 20 minutes. This will help us remove any unwanted odor and make sure that the oven is running properly. So now I'm going to put all the accessories in as well. So we've got first the removable crumb tray, and then the wire rack, the sheet pan, the air fry basket on top. This will also be the setup for when you're air frying anything. Okay, so as you can see, the door doesn't have like a slow down mechanism, so it can slam, which is not the best kind of design in my opinion, so you want to be careful with that. Let's turn it on. I'm gonna go air fry 20 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit as the manual stated. Okay, so 20 minutes have passed. I definitely noticed some fumes. It should not be toxic, but it is still not a pleasant smell at all. It can give you some headaches. So definitely not something I would do in a tight air room. Maybe do it, in your yard or something. And let's see. Okay, so it's definitely very hot. You don't want to touch it directly while it's cooking. So now let's give it a first test with some pieces of bread. Now, let's have a quick test with toast. I'm gonna remove the unnecessary, and I'm gonna use 4 slices of white bread. Nothing fancy, nothing unusual. Here we go. Toast. We go with the default shade level 4 with 4 slices and start. So that's around 3 minutes and 17 seconds. But do remember that this oven is hot at the moment, so the actual timer when it's at room temperature might be longer. So see you in a bit. Let's see what we're working with. I'd say the color is very beautiful. What we're working with over here at the bottom. Okay, so the bottom is a little bit closer to the heating element, so it might be a little bit too dark. Okay, now let's check out the texture. Okay, quite crispy for just over 3 minutes. Let's break it up. Okay, still very moist inside. Now let's have a taste to see if it's actually good or not. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it, but It's got a nice crispiness on top of the nuttiness from the browning, the color. I'll say it should be like around a 9 or like a 9.2 out of 10 for me so far. So yeah, I've got high hopes for the Ninja Flip in the future. So to summarize everything, the design looks great, seems well built, seems to be able to last a long time. The control, I mean, it could be better, but it's nothing to complain about. The thing that I really like about it is that it's got convection and it's got an air fryer basket for all, the cooking methods that you want to use it on. So overall, performance seems to be promising based on what we see right here. So stay tuned for our detailed review video with all the specs and actual cooking results with multiple dishes in the near future. And that concludes our unboxing of the Ninja Flip SP151 Air Fryer Toaster Oven 8-in-1 combo. If you're interested in the oven, there's an Amazon link in the description below. For the choices, you can look up our ShouldIt's Toaster Oven series. If you enjoyed the video, please comment and consider like and subscribe so that you won't miss our future uploads. Any support from you is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching ShouldIt, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!